So if you want to take off that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video comes to us from Baltimore, Maryland, where we have a newbie frauditor who has a foul mouth. Oh my goodness. And this video was sent to me by Greg, and he got the video from Destination to Truth channel. So I have no idea what this frauditor is all about, only from what I could gather in the video. Enjoy.
Viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Name and badge number, sir.
Name and badge number?
Name and badge number.
Sir, have you been vaccinated?
You're a public servant. Name and badge number.
I'll ask you a question. Have you been vaccinated?
Name and badge number.
Sir.
You don't have a right to ask me that question. Name and badge number.
You don't have to answer it. But as long as you're wearing the mask, you go through, I still have to ask you the questions, okay?
Name and badge number.
All right? All right. So if you haven't been vaccinated, okay, do you have any flu-like symptoms?
Name and badge number.
Sir, answer the questions.
Name and badge number.
Sir, I'm not going to give you my name and badge number. There's no reason for that. Okay?
Name and badge number, sir.
Okay? Yes, he does. Okay?
Name and badge number, sir.
How many times has this bloody moron said name and badge number already, and we're only 40 seconds into the video?
I need the guy that was out here 2 seconds ago screaming about me entertaining him.
You going in the clerk's office? Okay, do you feel like...
Name and badge number, sir.
Sir, you're going to have to leave the building.
No, sir.
You're not going to answer the question, sir.
Sir,
okay.
You are a public servant. Name and badge number, sir.
That's affirmative. We use it in front right now. Refusing to answer the questions.
I don't have to answer your questions, sir.
Sir, you don't have to answer.
I don't answer questions.
But you got to just tell me if you
I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions.
Well, it's so simple. Why wouldn't you?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Okay, well then you're not going to come in the building, sir. It's so simple. It's to come in and go to the clerk's office, you'll be done. You don't have to say you were vaccinated, but at least tell me if you got the flu-like symptoms, because you're not going to come in here if you're feeling sick.
Now let's pause for a moment and take a look at the face of a bloody wanker. A moron that goes home and tosses off in his mommy's basement every night. He's being asked a simple question to enter the building, and he can't seem to answer it. The only thing he can say is name and badge number. Look at him. He's a little punk.
I don't know why you'd come in here if you were feeling bad.
Yeah, there you go, sir. Why would I come in here if I was feeling bad?
I mean,
you don't make any sense. I've asked you for your name and badge number multiple times. Name and badge number, sir? They've now made themselves part of it, sir. You've now put yourself into it.
Listen to me closely.
No, I'm sorry. What's your name? Michael? What's your name? What's your badge number, sir?
Listen to me closely. If you refuse to answer the questions, you can't come in the
courthouse
and conduct your
questions.
business.
I don't have to answer any questions to come in this public building, sir.
Listen to me closely.
I don't have to answer any questions to come in this public building, sir.
If you refuse to answer the
sir,
questions,
please get your supervisor down here.
You can't come in the business.
Sir, please get your supervisor down here.
And he's going to meet you outside.
No, sir.
Right now.
Please don't touch me, sir.
We have to go out.
Sir, please don't touch me.
Oh, yes, indeed, officer. Whatever you do, don't touch this poor little boy. He's going to need a safe space. And then later on, he's going to have to call his mommy. And maybe she'll bake him some chocolate chip cookies if he's a good little boy.
No, you're pushing on me, sir. I'm not moving.
You outside.
I haven't stepped at all. You're moving on me, sir.
I need you outside.
Please stop touching me, sir. Please stop touching me.
You're not answering the questions.
Please stop touching me. Please stop touching me.
I mean, come on.
Can one of you ask him to stop touching me, please? Can one of you ask him to stop touching me, please? Can one of you ask him to stop touching me, please?
You need to leave the building.
Sir, you need to remember the last time we had a conversation.
Sir,
you need to be outside that door.
No,
right
you
now
said
you're trespassing.
You said I couldn't come in here without a mask
on.
on. I answered
You're
no.
not following the
You
rules.
said I couldn't come in here unless I had a mask
rules
on.
are, we
I
ask
went
you
and put no.
questions. Don't tell me no.
I don't have to answer any questions. You said I had to put a mask on.
You remember the last
Now
time
you're
that
making
happened?
new stipulations, sir.
Sir, there wasn't a...
Here we have a full-grown man, or so he claims to be, but he's acting like a child. That's because his mother and father didn't raise him right. Isn't that right, sonny boy?
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts? Didn't mommy and daddy show you enough attention when you were a child?
Your employee has now put his hands on me and assaulted me.
We have rules.
He didn't? I have it on video, sir.
Then play it back. I never touched you.
Again, I have this. Oh, really?
Your word means nothing. You mean nothing.
Sir, you mean
You're
nothing.
not a rule follower.
First off, sir,
you need to
work,
leave the
first
building.
Off, you work for me. You're
I
a
don't
public
work for
servant.
you.
who
You're
works
a
for me.
clown. I don't
You work in a
for
public
clowns.
capacity. You work for
Don't have
me.
any friends doesn't mean you have to come here and just try and get attention, okay?
No, we can talk right here in this public
If you
building.
leave, and you'll be going in
You're
handcuffs
disgraced.
soon. and
Sir,
I'll
please
make
don't.
everybody happy,
Sir,
because
please
you've
don't
earned
touch
that.
me. You guys are now threatening me. I
Nobody's
feel
threatening
very
you.
unsafe.
You don't know how to-
There's now one. Sir, first off, all I came in here was ask for his name and badge
More
number.
entertainment and your
I came in here and asked for his name and badge number. Name and badge number, sir?
Just leave. If you can't answer questions,
Name and badge
leave.
number?
The court officers are clowning you, bozo, and you don't realize it. You're too stupid to know it. Go home.
Camera down, you can't film in this building.
I can't?
No, you cannot.
Oh, I can't?
No, sir, you cannot.
It's not a right granted to me by the
clean
First
your
Amendment of the
ears out.
Constitution?
Step out. Step outside.
You're that close. You're that close.
Okay, cool. I'll step right here then. I'm in the doorway now. I'm not in the building. All right, cool. You want to put your handcuffs out? Go ahead. Come out here. Now, what's your name and badge number, sir?
Sir, you don't need anything.
What's your name and
So
badge
what?
number?
You got your mask.
What's your name and badge
You
number?
wore your mask over here.
What's your name and
You
badge
don't have
number,
to answer
sir?
you've been vaccinated.
What's your name and
but just
badge number?
answer
I need his
questions
name and
if you've
badge
had
number.
flu-like symptoms.
Sir, he assaulted me. I
or you
need
had a
his name and
positive
badge
COVID-19
number.
test in the last 2 weeks.
I need
That's
his
all you
name
have
and
to
badge
do.
number, sir. He
And
assaulted
you can
me.
go to the clerk's office.
I need his name and
Sir,
badge
nobody-
number, sir.
nobody
He
assaulted
assaulted me.
you.
Yes, he did.
Sir, nobody assaulted you.
Yes,
All right.
sir. He physically touched me against my
Sir.
wishes. That's an assault. Yes, it is.
Nobody assaulted
I need
anybody.
his name and badge number, sir.
You have to wonder how a frauditor so young could be a few cans short of a six-pack so early in his life. But it's rather easy to explain. When he was a lad, his mother dropped him out of the stupid tree and hit every branch on the way down. The poor boy.
If you want to go to
I'm
the
going to
clerk's
approach
office,
him and get it if you don't get
Sir.
it for me. I'm going to approach him and get
Sir,
it
you're
if you
not
don't
gonna
get
do
it for
anything.
me.
You
Sir,
have your mask on. Why don't you answer the... Sir,
sir,
stop.
I'm going to
Stop.
get his name and badge number.
Stop.
If you don't, if
Okay?
he doesn't want to
You
get,
have
sir,
your
first-
mask
sir,
on. Just answer the few questions.
why can't
and
you
go
give
to
me
the
your?
clerk's
Why can't you
office.
answer my questions? You're the public
Sir,
servant,
I'm
sir.
not here to answer your questions.
You're right,
okay?
and I'm not here to answer yours
Okay.
either. My business
All
is
right,
not
I
to
told
answer
you
your
you didn't have
questions.
to tell me whether you're vaccinated, but you have to tell me if you're
No,
having
I
flu-like
don't.
symptoms. Yes, you do,
No,
sir.
I don't.
Or you can't come in
says,
the building.
It says what law? It says what law, sir?
Sorry.
What law says that?
You don't have to say whether you've been vaccinated or what kind you got, but then you have to answer the questions if you're feeling bad, if you have flu-like
Dude,
symptoms.
These uneducated, unemployed people sit at home and wonder how they can make a quick buck during this economy. Well, this young man is enterprising, and he watched a few YouTube videos, and he figured out how he could make an easy buck, or at least he thought so. The face only a mother could love, and even then, that's dubious at best.
At this point, I'm outside of the building. I'm literally standing on the sidewalk, and they're still acting like assholes.
Okay. All right.
You're still attempting to ask me questions when I'm out here on the sidewalk. I'm on public property.
Shut the door.
No, sir. I'm on the sidewalk.
Step out.
Don't shut this door.
Step
I've
out.
asked for your name and badge
Step
number, sir.
out.
I've asked for your name
Step
and
out,
badge number
sir.
multiple
You're not
times.
coming in.
I'm not coming in the building. I'm just asking for your name and badge. Okay. All right. You got 7 fucking... Okay. Sir, I'm just asking for name and badge numbers. That's all.
No,
I'm out here on the sidewalk. I have a mask on right now.
They don't want you here, so you can't.
Sir, it's public property. This is a sidewalk. No,
But
I need your name and
already-
badge number, sir.
It's right here.
No, you have it covered up, sir. I need your name and badge number. I've asked you guys multiple times. Name and badge number, sir.
And you already been told to leave for the.
I'm on public property, sir. You can't trespass me on public property.
No, this is the courthouse.
No, it's public property, sir.
I'm not sure why so many frauditors just don't seem to understand this aspect of the law, or perhaps they choose to ignore it for clicks and views while they gather content for their pitiful channel. But you can always be trespassed from a public building by the person in charge. It may be open to the public, but they always reserve the right to admit whoever they want and can ask you to leave for whatever reasons. Case closed.
The sidewalk out here, I'm not in the courthouse, sir. I've left the courthouse.
This is the property, sir.
No,
You can't
no,
be
this
here.
is outside of the courthouse. I don't have to even wear a mask out here, sir. This is public property out here. Sir, all I want is name and badge numbers and I'll leave. That's all I'm asking, is public servants to identify themselves while they're in a public capacity.
Yeah, I don't have a badge.
Okay, then what is your name, sir? Officer Lane? No. First off, the gentleman in there assaulted me and I have it on videotape. He came up to me and ran himself into me and then attempted to tell me that I was assaulting him and I have it on videotape. His is the name and badge number that I want.
Go ahead.
I need his name and badge number, sir. That's all I'm asking for. If you can get me that one gentleman's name and badge number, I will leave right now. He's a public... He wears a badge, doesn't he?
This young man is definitely displaying narcissistic, sociopathic behavior. Yeah, at such a young age, but really, it doesn't matter what age, you can display that behavior at any time in life.
Name and badge number, sir?
Excuse me?
Name and badge number, sir?
Oh my God, you're back.
You don't have the right to ask me that question. Name and badge
All right,
number, sir?
listen to me closely. 3 questions.
Sir, I don't have to answer any questions. You're not a medical professional.
Listen to
This
the
building
question.
is not... No, I don't have
Listen
to answer
to-
any of your questions, sir.
Look.
No,
You
not
really-
look anything. I don't have to answer your questions.
Listen
Please,
to me.
Mike, you've already
Listen to
assaulted me the other day. Please get out of my face, Mike.
Let's be perfectly clear about this. Touching someone does not constitute an assault. We can show you what an assault looks like, Sonny boy, but so far, you have not been assaulted.
I have to get you out of
Mike,
the building.
no, you
because
don't. Mike,
you
get away
haven't
from me, Mike.
answered the questions.
I don't have to answer questions. This is a public building, Mike.
Listen to the question, okay? Have you had any flu-like symptoms
Mike,
in the last 10 days?
Mike, if you're worried about flu-like symptoms, please back away from me.
Have you had...
Please back away from me, sir.
Have you had any flu-like
You're backing me into a
symptoms
corner, and I'm going to
in
physically
the
remove
last
you
10
from my
days?
distance, sir. You are physically
Have
backing me
you-
into a corner.
have you
I feel
had
threatened for my life.
any
I am going to
flu-like
remove you from
symptoms?
my bubble, sir.
Have you
I am
had
going to physically remove
any
you from my
flu-like
bubble, sir.
symptoms in the last 10 days?
I'm asking you one more time to physically remove yourself from my bubble.
Have you had any flu-like symptoms in the last 10 days? Huh?
Mike, you need to back the fuck out of my face, Mike.
If you don't answer those questions,
Mike,
you're
if you
not
don't
allowed
back the
entrance
fuck out of
into
my
the
face,
building.
Mike, I'm
You
going to
understand?
physically remove you from my bubble, sir.
Notice how the level of profanity has increased. I don't think you kiss your mother with that mouth, do you, Sonny boy? And by the way, you look like you weigh about $110 soaking wet, but you're acting like a real tough guy. You don't happen to know Glenn Serio, do you? Because he's a real tough guy, too.
Take a swing. Take a swing. Holding your nuts doesn't mean nothing.
Do you understand?
Sir, I'm asking you, please remove yourself from my bubble.
Have you had any
If you are
flu-like
so worried
symptoms
about flu-like
in the
symptoms,
last...
if you don't know the answer to that question, then I suggest you
Only
back the fuck up.
you know the answer to that
Then I
question.
suggest you back away from me, sir. Then I suggest you back away from me. I'm against the rope in a corner, sir. You need to back away from me.
And
So
you're
you
not
need to
even,
back the
you're
fuck
not
away
even
from me.
allowed in the building.
Yes,
You
I
have
am.
to
It's
answer
public
the
property.
3
No, I
questions.
don't. No, I don't.
Had any
How
flu-like
about this, Mike?
symptoms
Answer this question, Mike.
in
Do you
the
still live in,
days?
Mike?
And I'll get to the second question.
Still
The
live in,
first
Mike?
question. Okay?
You need to back away from me, Mike.
Are you impressed with
No,
yourself?
I need you to back away from me, Mike.
Good. Answer the questions and everybody will get away from you.
No, sir, I need him to back away from me. Sir, first off, I can't leave anywhere with him this close to me. He needs to back away from me.
Oh my goodness, this man-child needs a timeout because he feels threatened. Plus, I just had to edit out some really foul language that would never fly on YouTube. Oh, what a foul mouth you have, Sonny boy.
Are you threatening me?
No, I can't move anywhere with your employee standing on my foot, sir. He's now assaulting me again. I have it on video.
Right.
No, I'm good. He needs to back away from me.
You can make it to that door.
Sir, this is a public building. You don't own it. You don't have the right to trespass me from it. I'm not going through this again. You do not have the right. If you want to put me in handcuffs for coming into a public building, then go ahead and be my guest. Please. I implore you, right here. Do it. Right here. Here's my wrist. Please.
You won't
put them on
long
there.
enough to listen.
I don't need to listen to you, sir. That's the difference, is you're working for me. You are working in a public capacity right now. You have no right to rule over top of me. You work for me right now. I don't need to answer your questions. This is a public building that I have business in. It is none of your business what it is. It's none of your business what I do outside of here. It's none of your business if I haven't... Get the fuck out of my face, bro.
This is what happens when young children are not disciplined in the proper way. They have temper tantrums and they think they can get their own way every time they have a temper tantrum. They're given participation trophies for everything they do in life. As they graduate to first grade, they graduate to second grade. Oh, they're given diplomas all along the way and they're made to feel important. And what happens to these children? They grow up to become snowflakes and they're offended by everything. And that's what we're seeing here.
I now have 2 people standing on me. Do not fucking touch me.
You cannot.
Sir, you are sir.
No, you stay on the outside of this.
Do not touch me.
Stay on the outside of the ribbon.
Do not touch me. You saw that.
You don't enter areas that are restricted.
Then don't fucking stand on my feet, sir.
No one's standing on your
I
feet.
have it on video. I'm not arguing with you.
Stop. Every time you come in here, you do this. What is
I
the
came in
problem?
here to not even talk to you. I tried to walk by him without saying a word. You have now caused this
You gotta
issue.
talk to him when
No,
you
I
come in.
don't.
Yes, you
Says
do.
what law?
Sir, it doesn't have to be a law.
It
The rules
does.
of the
This
court.
is public fucking property,
It
sir.
doesn't matter about that. You
Yes,
have
it
to answer
does.
The questions come. Okay, well, Maryland County Police get here.
You
and lock
just
you
put
up.
his hands
You
on
deal
me.
with it. Okay?
Sir, he just physically assaulted me. I have it on video. I would like to press charges against him.
Well, remember, this is a newbie frauditor. And if he keeps running his mouth like that, he'll get the wrong person one day. And then he's going to find out what assault is all about. Oh, I hope he posts that video as well.
Stop standing there and complicit. No. What is your name and badge number? Mike, stop touching me, Mike. I'm serious. Sir, I'm going to physically remove him from my bubble.
Please do. Can't wait. Let it happen. Put your hands on me.
Sir, I'm going to physically remove him from my bubble if you don't ask him.
Leave
Sir,
the building.
please get him off of me. Sir,
Leave
he's
the
touching
building.
me.
Leave
Sir,
the
he's
building.
touching me.
Leave the building.
Sir, he's now
Leave
touching
the
me.
building.
Sir, he's now
Leave the
touching me.
building.
There's agents. They are agents of this building.
You're right. They're agents. They're working. No.
telling
They're agents working in a public capacity. No. You work for me right now, buddy.
Right now, what you
Corporal
need to
Donahue.
do is listen
You
to
are
what I'm
no, I
saying.
don't need to listen to a shit word that you say, sir.
That's your problem.
You
Do
are a
you want
public
him to
servant.
leave?
You can't trespassing from public property,
You
sir.
have to leave.
Okay, guess
You're
what?
locked up.
Okay. Come out here and lock me up, please. Come out here and lock me up, please.
As much as we would all like to see that, and as much as these officers think you would deserve that, they're going to use discretion and not arrest you because they understand that you would just be a toy, a plaything for the prisoners downtown. Oh, yes, indeed.
Put me in handcuffs. No, please, sir. No, Donahue, come the fuck out here and put me in handcuffs, please. Come the fuck out here.
Once again, we're going to do what we did last time. You have to leave.
I'm on the sidewalk, sir. I don't have to leave anywhere.
And the sidewalk is part of the state property.
No, it's not. It's part of public property, sir.
State property,
It's
sir.
public property, sir. If you would just leave me the fuck alone, no one would even talk to you.
You got so many issues with
Sir, why are you stepping on my foot, sir? Do it again, motherfucker. I'm on public property. Touch me one more time out here. Sir, he's touching me. Sir, he's touching me.
What you going to do?
Sir, did I get in his face?
You've done that.
I've gotten in his face. I have it on video, him walking 30 feet in my face,
You're
sir.
the only one using profanity. You're the only
Yeah,
one
I'm
that
using
refuses to
profanity.
ask
I do apologize, officers, but the boy is an uneducated, unemployed frauditor. And you can tell by his language because only a buffoon would talk like that to complete strangers.
questions. You refuse to follow rules.
Sir, that's the difference. Is you are
The
a
difference
public...
is you're illiterate and you don't get it.
I'm illiterate, yeah.
You're illiterate.
Says the only
'Cause you're
people
doing
not
the
able
same-
to follow the
you
Constitution
repeat the
and the
same
oath that they
mistakes you make every day.
What mistakes have I made?
You keep coming into a building
If I
that
made
you
a
won't
mistake-
answer a question.
Yeah, I moved my foot.
You
Thank
won't
Mike.
answer the
Yes,
question.
Sir, if I
that's
made
all.
a mistake, then why am
You're
I not in handcuffs?
argumentative. You belong in the wherever.
You belong stuck in the strip club, motherfucker.
So does
you
your
belong,
so
and
does
you
your
belong
mother.
in 1800s.
So does
with
your
those,
mother.
And you
I
belong in
know.
1800s with those
And it's
fucking
okay.
with those Sherlock Holmes
Goodbye.
sideburns you got, buddy.
Leave.
I don't have to leave.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
Well, you're not welcome in the building
And
until you
guess
answer
what?
the question.
And you're not welcome anywhere, so shut the fuck up.
Okay, clown biscuit.
Who are you?
I'm Mark Dillon.
Every time you come over here, you do the same thing.
First off, the second time I've been here, stop fucking assuming things about me.
Look, Bird Brain, these cops have your number. Oh, you've been sliced, diced, roasted, and toasted. It's time for you to go.
You were twice here the other day.
I was here twice the other day? No, it was one incident, sir. No, it was one incident. It was one day.
And then you came back with a mask.
You know what's funny is I came in wearing a mask this time.
This time you did.
And yet you're so worried about it. Sir, I've now been assaulted by you multiple times.
You haven't been assaulted at all. You need to go. You need to leave. Every time you come over, you start a problem. Okay?
No, sir. I'm asking for names and badge numbers of public servants.
Get names and badge numbers. We don't have to give you that.
Okay, I'll go ask this guy then. Sir, can you do me a favor and just ask them for their names and badge numbers, please? I'm not here trying to cause a fucking issue, sir. Sir, I'm just here asking for names and badge numbers of who the people that assaulted me the other day were. I'm asking for government agents working in a public capacity, wearing badges to identify themselves while they're within a public capacity. That's all I'm asking for. I've now been physically assaulted multiple times. I've been threatened. My character's been defamated. I've been trespassed from public property.
That's ironic that you're claiming defamation of character, Frauditor, because you have no character. Oh my goodness, please go home before you embarrass yourself any further.
And it's ridiculous.
Did you have an incident here before? What was it, Monday or Tuesday? I think.
Yeah, the same thing. I've asked for the same information.
I wasn't here for that. So what happened?
It's the same information, sir. Right. It got down to the point where I'm just asking for names and badge numbers of the people that are sitting here working as public agents in a public capacity, and I'm being thrown off the property again. One, how can I be trespassed from public property? One, that I have a lawful letter saying that I had business here. These people are so fucking stupid, they don't realize that I went and picked up a certified piece of mail. I picked up a certified piece of mail from the court clerk telling me to come here. That's why I came here the other day. They tried to tell me that I couldn't come in without a mask. It was an incident. Cool, I left. I got my mask. I came back with the mask and complied to the shit that they said. Then they tried to tell me, oh, sir, you can't come in unless you answer the questions now. I said, no, that's not fair. I went and got the mask like you asked. I'm wearing the mask. Why can I not come in? You need to answer the questions. You need to answer the questions. They tell me to leave. I leave. I come outside. I'm assaulted by the gentleman who was just up here. It gets to the point where Capitol Police come here, you guys come here, you guys come here.
I don't know when this was filmed, but ever since the pandemic began, there's quite a few public spaces that do require people to wear a face mask, and some places take a temperature, and other places will ask you a series of questions before you enter. It's nothing unusual. If you don't want to cooperate and give that information, then you just don't enter the building. It seems pretty simple to me, but not to this yahoo.
Yeah, look, I just spoke with you on the phone. Right. Again, I just simply have asked for names and badge numbers. I didn't attempt to, I wore my mask in there. All I did was ask for names and badge numbers. I've been assaulted. I have it all on video. I've been backed into a corner. I asked them multiple times to back out of my bubble, to get off of me. They've stepped on my feet. They physically have pushed me and assaulted me. I'm being yelled at, screamed at. My character's being defamated, and I'm being thrown off of public property for simply asking government agents to identify themselves while working within a public capacity. If that's not something that they feel comfortable doing, then they need to find a new job, sir. It's not my beliefs or thoughts that I'm coming up here and asking for these and don't have the right for it. These are things that I have the right to ask for. They are government agents required. I just spoke with you on the phone, sir. Did I seem like an irrational person on the phone? Come on. I know, because you know that I'm not, sir. I'm just simply... Sir, please, I'm not trying to be rude, but I said the same thing to him in there. You guys are public servants working in a public capacity. Can you please just do me the favor and ask him...
After all that profanity you used, and now you want the police to do you a favor? I bet your mommy's gonna be so proud of you when she sees this. Oh, and then she'll definitely bake you those chocolate chip cookies, won't she?
Okay, you know what? Take the public servant, take the job out of it. As a man to a man, Mr. Chadwick, I am asking you to go ask them for their names and badge numbers so I can have that information. I cannot properly file the complaint. Sir, I just spoke to you on the phone.
Are you going to let me talk? If you're not going to let me talk, then
I'll let you talk. If you have an answer for me by the end of the situation, then I'll let you talk.
The answer I gave you this morning was I gave you George.
And so did I not say Bob George when you got out of the thing? I said you guys don't think I had Bob George's phone number. I've called. There's no way to get a hold of him. I'll call it right now on my phone and show you there's no way to get a hold of him unless I go in here to public property Now again, sir, why am I being refused entry to a public building, sir?
You're gonna have to keep contacting.
Sir, why am I being refused entry to a public building? Can you answer that?
Because of the incident that happened last week, you were asked to leave.
It wasn't last week. It was 2 days ago.
2 days ago, whenever it was, you were asked to leave the building.
Was I given a trespass citation?
I could tell that this guy is an internet bully. But he's not on the internet right now. He's standing toe-to-toe with police officers, and he's not getting his own way.
Sir.
No? Okay.
A verbal trespassing was asking you to leave the building.
Did the owner of the building come out here and say that?
Sir. Let me explain something to you.
No, sir. The law is a very well. No, sir. At this point, you're reciting things that are not true, sir.
Just because you're not letting me say
I know, but sir, no, you're reciting things that aren't true, though, sir. You're reciting things that aren't true. Okay, that's the difference here, sir.
I'm giving you a trespass notice as someone that has jurisdiction.
How are you? You don't have jurisdiction. Apparently, this is Capitol Police's building. This is not your jurisdiction. Apparently, according to you and your department, this is Capitol Police's building. That was the information that I went through with you last night. Cool. Can I see your supervisor, sir?
I'm the supervisor.
Awesome. Can I see your supervisor?
I'm the supervisor.
I need to see your supervisor because you were refusing me entry to a public building, sir. You don't have the right to do that.
Why you refused.
And what was the reason, sir?
Disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct.
Yes, sir.
And that's defined by how?
Disorderly conduct.
Okay. I have it on video, so it's not disorderly.
Let me explain something to you.
I have it on video where it's not disorderly, sir.
Are you going to let me talk?
Sir, do I need to let you talk?
Well, look at that narcissistic, sociopathic behavior coming out again. No, sir, you can't talk because our friend needs to talk, and he's not telling you a damn thing about himself. But he will be trespassed eventually.
Have a nice day, sir.
I'm on the sidewalk out here, sir.
No, you're not.
Okay.
1,000?
No, not 1,000 feet. This is the sidewalk, sir. This is city property out here, sir. It's not 1,000 feet. First off, I'm within 18 feet of a white line on the roadway. See that? So no, this is public property. Do not get misconceptions of the laws that you stood to uphold. I implore you to please come over here and do that, sir. I dare you to withhold me from my chemo treatments. I dare you to withhold me from my chemo treatments, sir. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I'm off your steps, sir. You want to act like a douchebag over there? That's cool. You can do that all the fuck you want. But this is the sidewalk out here. You have no jurisdiction out here, sir. This is the sidewalk. It's public property. I can sit out here and protest if I want to. I'll walk up and down this sidewalk antagonizing y'all if I want to.
I wonder what this young man's receiving chemo for, because it always seems as though frauditors, when push comes to shove, they have some kind of disability. And I'm certainly not knocking anybody who has a real disability, but it always seems like frauditors invent disabilities. The only disability this young man has is he's completely crazy.
I'll walk up and down here antagonizing you. You got a tape measure? You know how far 1,000 feet is? Then why are you out here trying to enforce it? Sir, I tried to ask you nicely just to go in there and get the names and badge numbers. I wasn't even trying to fucking do all this. All I wanted was names and badge numbers, the government...
the number that they gave you, did it have an email to it?
No, it didn't. It was a phone number that goes to a phone number that is not working. It tells me the extension is not set up. So how am I supposed to call someone who has a phone number that's not set up? I'm being given a runaround, lied to, and misguided in an attempt to not have me file complaints against Mr. Collins who assaulted me. All I need is his badge number. I'm being misguided, given the runaround, and lied to, sir. So, I'm asking you, from a man to a man.
Wait a minute. Man to man? The officer is definitely a man, but you're a man-child. You still hide behind your mommy's skirt and live in her basement. You're not a man.
Outside of you being a police officer, from a man to a man, can you do me a favor, sir? Can you just please go get me the one? His last name is Collins.
Let me talk.
He's not under your jurisdiction. Don't talk to him. He's not under your jurisdiction.
No, I just want to not the man thing, but like say, you can find public numbers like the clerk's office and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can start business if you give them a call.
I know. I had business that I had to come in here and do physically. Again, I was legally summoned to be here. So how can I be trespassed?
today? Or do you have business, like, do you have court hearings or anything?
No,
like
I have to finish the business that I was withheld from doing the other day.
I'm trying to help you out.
I know. All right, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a dickhead.
We can't give them, we can't go there and ask for their police number, give it to you. We just can't do that from our end.
Well, what's crazy is it's their jurisdiction, so it's government agents in their jurisdiction.
If you just give them a call, I mean, go online. I mean, you got the clerk's office, the district attorney. All these numbers, emails out there. You can go out there, get who you need to talk to, call whoever you need to call, and get who you need to get to.
Hey, no, Chadwick, come the fuck back down here, buddy. Hey, get them handcuffs out, buddy. No, you want to pull them out and threaten me? Get them back. No, he pulled them out and threatened me. Get them back down here. He did. He pulled him out and tried to threaten to arrest me right here on the sidewalk.
Look, I'm trying to help you.
I don't have it on video, sir. I'm over your help. I'm sorry. I appreciate you. And given the situation, at another time, I would love to sit down and have coffee and talk with you because you're a normal person. But fuck them, fuck him, and fuck this bill.
Well, there you have it, folks. A foul-mouthed frauditor on his first time out. Oh, he did a fine job. Apparently, he's been watching Clash with Baal, Silence Boy, KC Camera Boy, Glenn Serio, because he has a foul mouth just like all of them do. Yes, indeed. Well, I sure do wish I knew where this came from because I'd like to follow his exploits, but maybe later on I'll find out. If you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.